winner of Canada's Drag Queen, up on stage right now. She'll be leading along with Toronto's Mayor Olivia Chow, leading us in the countdown from this location. Just take a look across at the crowds that are here. And what's lovely is we haven't been able to see the CN Tower the entire night because of the rain. Just as we get towards midnight, that seems to be clearing out. But come up high and just look on this crowd. How you doing? Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
CBC.
And take a look up on the stage here with what's going on.
Kind of thing for New Year's Eve.
Not a bad show, not a bad way to be ushering in the new year. Great scenes here, lots of excitement as we move towards things. You know, there have been predictions that we'd have somewhere in the area of 250,000 people coming down to Toronto's waterfront. Frankly, probably not that many, but I am surprised at just how many have indeed come out in spite of all the rain. Back to you guys.
David Goldman, thank you very much. Let's head over to Ottawa. Rochelle El Sweetfeet. How you doing, Rochelle?
I'm good. As you can tell, it's raining right now, but the rain isn't going to keep all the people here down from celebrating the new year. We can even pan the camera around. There's a lot of people here. They're waiting for the fireworks. They've been waiting all night. That's what they tell me. Some people over here kind of sheltering from some of that rain. But looks like they're having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? Yes, you are. Still a vibe out here. There's a lot of music. We have the Christmas market that's still open. So people are just out here waiting in this rain for the fireworks. Back to you, Adrian.
Rochelle, thank you. I quite love that Rochelle has been in a skating rink. She's been at the World Juniors. She's been out on the streets there. It's kind of lovely. I don't know if you guys have caught any of the show, but we have seen everything of this country.
We saw a little bit. We were getting really excited, and it reminded us a little bit about our season when we were shooting, traveling the country. And there's so much to love about Canada, and tonight is such a celebration of that.
I really learned how big everything is in this country.
No kidding.
It's a really big country.
Yeah.
Well, you've found that certainly traveling, touring.
Yeah, the fact that we're dealing with 6 time zones is really, really amazing.
I know.
I remember driving in Saskatchewan several years ago, and there's a sign that said "Gas up now" because there's nothing for 250 kilometers, and they're not kidding.
Yeah.
You need to gas up at that station because you are a straight shot north with nothing. Fields, beautiful fields.
Yeah, we filmed in the Yukon for this season, and it was the same thing. It was gorgeous. I've never seen anything like that, but it would be for an hour. There was not one thing anywhere ever.
Although I will say, when our car broke down on the side of the road, a dirt bike came out of the woods so fast to help. It was such a call.
This is one of the things I love about Canada, right? Like, this is a country where people are quietly ready to step up for each other. You know, the year's been rough, right? There's a lot of things that make people angry. You can hear it with the people protesting. I totally understand. But there are these moments where we show the flag in the true sense of this country, right? Where we step up. And, you guys are young, and I love that you're, feeling this already.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that was important for us too with the show Ghosting, to show the country in a way that we necessarily hadn't seen it before, so it gets us really excited.
Even too, for us to have gone to Halifax and Newfoundland and British Columbia and all these places, I think I have more of an understanding of Canada and what it means to be Canadian now from that experience than I ever have. And I think there's so much more to this country that we don't get to see, and we're so excited to be the representation with this show.
Fantastic. All right, so we are about a minute and a half away from midnight in the Eastern time zone. You know we have reporters everywhere. So this is a very good moment for you to get a drink, right? Just get your stuff ready. So get ready, Ontario, Quebec, and parts of Nunavut. It is almost 2025 in Eastern time. Hang tight, everybody. All right, we're live at the Harbourfront Centre in Toronto, right here on CBC's Canada Live Countdown 2025, and it is almost 2025 here. It is very tight. We're very close. We have basically 45 seconds left. Central Time is next. I'm not sure. I mean,
I told you wanted it, and so I'm just following. I'm following the instructions.
We're not going to fight. Everybody's got their noisemakers.
50 seconds.
We got 30 seconds to midnight. I don't know what you're doing at home, but I'm hoping you're getting ready.
I think maybe I'm supposed
I
to.
don't know what could happen. I really don't.
Have you read the
It's a new
instructions?
year.
I'm going to
We're gonna
wait.
see what happens.
Okay, it's good. Yeah, I know. I might lose an eye.
So close.
All right, 15 seconds to midnight.
Here we
Are we
go.
ready?
Yeah.
Is everybody ready on the
Yeah,
crew?
get ready.
You guys good?
8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Don't drink and drive. I know public transit is 7, 6,
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year now, even though it's
Cheers, everybody.
woo,
What's that? Yeah, very good. I
happy
don't know.
folks
Where'd
New
they
Year.
go? They're candy.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Yay, cheers.
I hope you guys are having a good New Year.
That's good.
Don't drink and drive. Happy New Year from the Great Canadian Explorer. The whole
All my
show.
family watching, thank you.
Don't drink and drive. Take public transit. We're gonna drink tonight. Bye.
Canada, you did it. Did you notice the fireworks? Oh, I couldn't miss them.
Seriously, I got to have a drink. I can't take it anymore.
Guys watching the fireworks. I think the fireworks were done here earlier in the city that I live
Bear
in.
with me. I can't hear you, Meg, sing it.
Pictures you're seeing right now are from Toronto. The music you're hearing is from New York City and last night. From their countdown. Playing Animal Crossing. Celebrating the New Year's Eve in my video game. Happy New Year! So, I hope you guys are all doing well out there. I hope that's doing pretty good, too. video game. New Year's celebration. Let's patch up and patch. Some of the stuff that, with the music and stuff. I don't know. I hope you guys are actually doing good out there. Showing the festivity, checking out things, what's what. At least I hope a lot of you were able to stay up and see some of the fireworks.
All right, those are amazing fireworks. I want to say cheers to all you guys here. Thank you. Cheers, Jen. And listen, a big cheers to the drone operator. I don't know if you were watching those fireworks carefully, but at one point we flew a drone into the fireworks, and that's how you got that amazing perspective on there. So I think we're yeah. There you go. This is the shot here. This is from a drone that we got permission to fly into the fireworks.
Oh my word! I hope it made it out.
I hope so too. The paperwork on that would be terrible. Yeah, I've never seen fireworks like that. That is very cool.
That is really incredible.
Katy Perry has nothing on that.
No, exactly. Amazing. All right, Toronto, you are putting on a good show.
Yeah.
We
really
are
are.
official.
You know, you can't spell best without EST. You know?
Oh,
Am I right?
exactly. That's clever.
Love that.
Right.
Listen, Luke and Matthew, thank you very, very much for being with us tonight. You are good sports to hang out with us. Jen, always are a good sport. Don't go anywhere, gal, because
No.
we're not done.
We're not done.
I know it sounds like
19,000 time zones to go.
it's a big old world.
Yeah.
And guess what? Central Time, get ready.
We're coming.
Because you're next.
Yeah.
You're next. We'll be right here.
Yeah, your turn.
So, I think they are on a commercial break. But
That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Project 2025. We should do a toast. We should do a toast. Yeah, so can we do a toast? I mean, we did one off camera, but it doesn't count if it's off camera. Nothing happened. Oh, no.
hey, Andrew P. Happy New Year.
That was really beautiful.
No, my mic's. Can you not hear me?
And experienced it, and basically what happens is they do the countdown, and then they flip it right into New York, which then they tell you
Probably because my mic is kind of away from my... How about that? Yeah, I am tired. It's later than I normally stay up.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for all the love. And I hope 2020
Yes, hopefully 2025 will be the best collectible shows to date. Oh yeah. Sometimes the live coverages are like louder than there they are again, right? They are kind of loud.
We are live here in Vancouver at Van Dusen Gardens. It is right now a perfect New Year's Eve. The temperature's actually gone up a degree. It's 5 degrees right now.
You know how much Yellowknife hates you when you speak like this?
Well, you know, we're lucky. It's not raining. I have sat through some downpours on New Year's Eve, and you can see, and we'll show you this later in the evening as well, just how beautiful the Christmas lights are here. Ali Hassan is also beautiful and here with me right through.
But at the same time, I think it was because where my mic was, I had it off to the side. I thought
so many interesting things about you, and one of them is what you've given up to be here tonight, because in your family, one of the traditions is on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, it is a day of celebration and presents.
Is that the one from the CBC broadcast?
This started in the 1970s. My mother-in-law,
CNN.
They immigrated from Pakistan to Saskatoon. My mother-in-law is a big-hearted woman. She's also a real softie. She didn't want her Muslim kids going to school in January with no answer to the question, what did you get for Christmas? So they decided to, the word Christ is in Christmas, and they are Muslim. So they said, okay, what we'll do is we'll have a tree, but we'll call it the New Year's tree. We'll have Christmas gifts, but instead of Christmas gifts, New Year's gifts. They'll go under the New Year's tree rather than opening them on Christmas morning. All the kids open them at midnight. So right now in Toronto, gifts are being opened. My family is completely ignoring me. One might be in the background in the living room. But at my in-laws, the turkey is the New Year's turkey. So they shifted everything by a week. It almost sounds like they co-opted it. They didn't do that. What they did was share in that whole generosity and the spirit of Christmas, but taking the word Christmas out of it. So I used to have some pretty terrible catering gigs and comedy gigs, and the goal was a goal that I achieved about 6-7 years ago was no more working on New Year's Eve.
Which is like south of
And then Ian Hanneman called, and what do you do? What do you do? How do you say no to Ian?
I'll be there
a lot of people
on
did
Sunday,
say no.
January the 5th. This
one
weekend.
other thing, and we'll have a lot of time to talk through this evening.
And apparently,
but,
if
we've
you're a
watched some
wrestling
people
fan,
stymied by a fairly
the
simple
wrestler
question tonight
Rikishi
across the
is going to
country.
be there
What's your
signing
New Year's
autographs.
resolution? Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a classic
I know
question.
they kind of don't like it.
I saw a lot of
when
people unprepared. Like,
kinda
oh my
take
God, how can you ask that
videos
tonight
of
of all nights? Tonight
the
is the
celebrities
night
there
to
signing
be ready for
autographs.
that. And I think I will say this, that I felt
So
like
I might not be able
I
to
was at
get
a
an
certain
actual
age, into my
good picture
30s.
of filming
Resolutions were the thing. Everybody had them. And I do feel like there was a little
For
bit of
the
a
other
slump.
the rest of the stuff, I will be
What's the
there
point? You
filming
fail
and all that
anyway,
stuff, right?
And people start thinking about how
you guys
gym
will be able to
memberships
see
just
what's
sort of
that.
rob you of
It'll
your
be
money. And I think
the
there was
first
like that
convention I filmed
But I
in
go back to something
2025.
Adrian said, in the last
And
hour.
I'm hoping it's going
which
to be
is
a
that
good
if there's
one.
any opportunity that you have for growth, why not take it? And for me, I've got a couple of things that I'm trying to grow in. Going to be more flexible. Mobility, folks. It's all the rage. So some mobility exercises on a daily basis.
Are you going to be going to that one?
That's important. Also, online, on social media, I'm part lazy and part just not inclined.
Yeah, it's one of those pop
to post
show
on social
shows.
media. It
Yeah,
reminds
it's
me
in
of, I don't know if you had
Aurora,
this growing up, but in the Brown community,
at
we used to have a lot of
the,
aunties who would
industrial-
brag about their
it's
kids.
at 105 Industrial
my son, he's
Parkway
in
North.
pre-med, and I'd be
Aurora,
like,
Ontario, Canada.
I know your son.
If
He's
you're
in
interested.
philosophy, which is not pre-med, and he also is often found with his head in a toilet bowl every weekend. He's not going anywhere in life. Some of them did get
I know
into med
some
school
of
anyway,
them are
10 years later,
on
but that's
certain
besides the
people's
point. The point is
lists
I
and
always
stuff,
felt like
right?
that's bragging, and social media is somehow some kind
Like,
of bragging, which I'm not
some
really...
people love the pop
I don't know.
culture
I gotta
ones,
get my
some
head
people
around
hate
that. That's
them, but
the
I
key
mean,
here. and I got to post more
I
on
film
social
them
media.
just so that everybody
Beautiful.
can
So you're gonna
see
post
what's
more on
there,
social
right?
I'm going to post more. I post so
Okay.
little. I can't post
All right.
less. See, and the only way to post less is to
Are you,
leave social media.
are you close
well,
to
I actually
it,
want
or-
to post more and take my role as a
Because
stand-up
sometimes
comedian, as
that
an entertainer.
All right.
that helps
Seriously.
whether you want to
And
go
post
to one of the
things.
pop
In fact,
culture
let's post
ones or
something
not.
right now.
Okay.
No, I
If
can't.
you
I
live
can post
close
about
to
my
it,
nephew,
right?
Ali
If you don't live
Hassan, who
close,
is
then sometimes-
in pre-comedy. All right.
You might not wanna
Western
go,
Canada,
right?
this is your time. We are live for
I
3
know,
more midnights that are coming
I
up.
have friends
and
who
so
go to
we are
certain
really
ones,
excited
like
about
the
what
pop
is
culture
about to
ones,
happen here. You can see our
only if
reporters
they're,
standing by, and some of them you've already
if
seen
they live within
in
the
some
neighborhood, right?
unbelievable scenes. And so
Like,
much more
I had
to come
one
here
friend
on your live New Year's Eve special
wanted to
on
go to the
CBC.
Milton one by Pop Culture Canada,
There is still
but
plenty
the
of party
room
left,
was so
Canada.
small
Keep
that
an
they
eye on
chose
that
not to
countdown
go,
clock
right?
on your screen, always counting down to the next midnight. And no matter where in the world you are, we want to hear from you. Email us. Tell us
It all
where you're
depends
celebrating
on
from.
if you're close
Text,
or not, and
photos,
if you want to go.
videos.
Their prices
ask
are
at
always good. It's always like
CBC.ca.
$5
We'll
to get
share
in,
it
right?
with the country.
So that's why I always go to them, right? It.
Bonne année, happy new year, everyone. Wishing you wonderful, wonderful 2025. Love, peace, and joy.
I think that's
All the way
about.
from- Ik ga dit nu naar
2024 was an amazing year, and on a personal level, thank you so much for supporting myself and the
20
Canadian
minutes to
athletes
half
during
an
the
hour,
Olympics
I
this
think.
year. Let's make 2025
So it's
even
not that
better.
bad, right?
Happy New Year, everyone. Bonne année à tous.
Think if my
Wishing you and
calculations
your
are right, but I mean,
friends and your family a wonderful
for me, it's a little
New Year's
longer.
Eve and New Year.
It's like about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get
into the new year together.
to get there for me because of the public transit, right? So I always leave early in the morning. For that one, I usually get there about 9:30ish, 9:30ish, and around there, and you usually have about a half an hour wait before it opens up. The doors open up. But I mean, it's like within a 5-10 minute walk of the actual GO station kind of thing. So it's like it's not that far. So it's like I don't have to really worry, right? Because it's like I can go in, film, and then I'm within a walking distance of the actual station itself. Right? Then I hit the buses back and head on home. Well, not all the time. Sometimes what I do is I will go to my local there's like a local Wendy's there where I usually let's see. Next show after that on see. I'm not positive about the weekend after because I'm still trying to get my list up to date. But there's a guaranteed show on the 18th and 19th. On the 18th, it's the CSC Fan Con, where worlds collide at the Airport Convention Center in Toronto at Airport and Dairy Road. On the 19th, there's a sports car collectible show in St. Catharines. There's the Collecticon in Hamilton, toy and collectible show. In Burlington, there's the Collectors Con, and then on the east side, there's the sports cart show.
Ian Hanneman singing with Alia
Yeah,
San here at Van Dusen Gardens in
it
Vancouver
is
as we continue our
quite
coast-to-coast live coverage of New Year's Eve. And all evening we've been hearing
quite a
from so
lot
many
of,
of you. You've seen the messages at the bottom of the screen, such a wide
traveling.
variety of messages.
I mean,
and this
Merry
hour,
Christmas,
we would really like to
Kevin
know what
Costner.
your message is for Canada tonight. So send us written messages, photos, or
Kevin
videos.
Costner. Merry
And
Christmas
if
and a
you send
Happy
us
New
a
Year.
video that we show you, you could get your hands
Yeah,
on a pair of
the
mittens.
Woodstock
And these mittens are
Nostalgia
actually
Show.
fantastic.
Unfortunately
so
for
White
me,
thing. So yeah, shoot a
I
video, show
I
it to
won't
us.
be able to
We've
get to
already
Woodstock
had some
because
incredible videos on
Woodstock
the show that
doesn't
we've
actually have
generated,
Go.
like the fireworks
They
and the
have
drone, as you'll remember, and the guy.
they do have
who
though
jumped
the
into that
Greyhounds
cold
and
pool,
stuff like
just
that,
absolutely
but they
will never
aren't
forget.
as
Fantastic.
reliable
and
as
then people
Go.
like Faith Fundal,
And,
who have been learning how to
I'm not
skate.
certain
Adrian did it too,
exactly
but it's just
how
a fantastic thing to watch live.
they
and
work.
Faith joins us again from cold Winnipeg. But you know what, Faith?
Yes,
you are
I
not
did.
looking cold at all.
Like,
It
I
is
have
not
the
cold at
list
all,
here.
Ian. Minus 12 without the wind chill and gusting at 33 kilometers an hour from the north-northwest, so it's not so bad. Ian, I wanted to speak to you folks because
Right.
when I was doing the whole skating thing, our friend here, Catherine, who lives nearby, was wondering, where's my son?
January 12th, the York Railway
And she saw him on the air.
open
and,
house,
here she is now.
the Woodstock
We're asking
Open
a question.
Automotive
There's two questions
Fleet
we're asking. One of them is what you're most looking
Stuff,
forward
right?
to in 2025. But as you think about that, what are the questions?
So yeah, I did get
What
that.
are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to playing Princess Diana and Casey and Diana.
You'll be going to Hamilton, aren't you?
Going to Hamilton, and they'll be back here in Winnipeg at MTC, and it's such a close,
Yeah.
so close to
So
me.
even if you decide not to go to them, at least you still have them right on your list, so that if you if they're like close enough, then you can probably,
What is it about
when they're on the way for you to go while going to another show, you can just stop in, check things out, and if you don't want to go, you don't have to go, right?
50 seconds?
15 seconds.
Oh, 15 seconds. I love being in Winnipeg because I have all the experience of being in the cold and the heat and the whatever,
That's-
mosquitoes. But it's an experience that is unique to Winnipeggers because we can go anywhere and play anything. Because
So how's that? Is my audio now higher than theirs? So is my audio higher now? Let's see. Yeah, because I think I lowered it. I think I lowered it enough where we can still hear them talk, but I can talk. I'm talking over them now. Oh, so it's too low now.
Mississippi ski hill. I
Okay,
feel
let's
like
try
every
this.
time I say that, Candace, I get a little closer to
Okay,
getting it right.
that's
But again,
hopefully I'm
give me some
talking a little
feedback.
louder than
How's
them.
my pronunciation going?
You
Yeah,
know,
it's
Ian,
like-
I think that one was a little in the wrong direction.
Trying to get
That is where we are right now.
evenly spread coverage so that you guys can hear me without them over talking me.
She is one of the amazing
Right.
bartenders here at O'Lifty's in Mississippi. Carrie, how are things going today? It's busy. It's very busy. We're wondering.
Good, yeah, okay. So now, for next time, I know exactly. I'll leave the settings here, like so, so that for next time, next year, next New Year's for 2026, it'll be easier.
It's so cold outside.
Right.
Going inside, it would be immediately foggy, so we couldn't do
There.
it. Carrie, what is the trick to keeping up on a busy
But
night
yeah,
like
so I
tonight?
got the list here.
We have a great team. It's just everybody.
The London Collectible Expo. Yeah, I wanted to go to that one as well, but I can't get to that one.
2025.
Not overly. Just be kind. Be good to other people. That's it. Yeah.
I love it. Carrie,
Um,
thank you so much. And one of my New
The
Year's
Woodstock
resolutions
Nostalgia
for
Show. Yeah, the new
2024
Burlington Collector's
was to
Con.
talk to
The Woodstock toy, the Ancaster toy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do more of the Ancaster shows. Kitchener Waterloo, Ontario Collector Cons, the London Collectible,
So
Woodstock.
I'm very excited for the real excitement excitement to start.
The Woodstock Toy Collectible
we look forward
Expo.
to that, and we are looking
Right.
forward to 3 New Year's celebrations.
Stratford Toy Games
Her dream was
Collectible
to
Show.
talk
I
to
don't
you,
think
and
I'll be
you
able to
made it
make
happen.
the
That's her New Year's
Stratford
resolution.
ones.
I mean,
just gonna skip
TF
right over
Con.
that. Humble Hannah
Right.
Mansing over here.
I just assumed I misheard it. That's what I thought. She must not have said that in Mississippi. We'll be back. There's much more coverage to come here on CBC on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, usually what I do is I add them. I add all the ones that I can make it to my list. And then if there's multiples, like on the 19th, then I have to then pick and choose which ones I'm going to. For example, the on the 19th, I will be going to the here, get my list here. I'll probably end up going to 3 of them, right? I'll start off at the St. Catharines show, go to the Hamilton show, and then finish off at the Burlington show. Because any more than that, I probably wouldn't be able to make it to, just based on the transit alone. Now, the Burlington show, I might not even make it to that one because of the St. Catharines and the Hamilton the two shows, right? Now, the Hamilton one starts at 9 a.m. and the Hamilton one starts at 9:30. The St. Catharines starts at 9. So if I can get to the St. Catharines as early as I can, then I will then be able to do that one. Get in, get out as fast as I can, so that I can, once I get that one done, then I can then move on to the Hamilton one, try and hit that one up, and then hopefully get to Burlington by 12 noon, right? Yeah, it's on a, because the buses that I normally take me to Burlington. In Burlington, at the Park and Ride along the 407, there is another Go bus there that goes all the way to Niagara Falls. In Niagara, and it passes through St. Catharines, right? So I could take it to St. Catharines, jump on the Niagara region buses in St. Catharines, and go from there to the show. Once I get to that show and film it and everything else, jump back on the buses, get back up to try and get back up to Hamilton, get the buses there, or get to the show there, and then once I do the show there, turn around and hit, if I can, hit up the show for Burlington, right? So, it's just, hopefully I can make it to these shows, right? That way all of you guys can see what's happening at these shows, and next time they have a show, maybe you would want to go, right? Even some people don't even know about these shows, so I like bringing them to the attention of you guys, right? So that you guys know, hey, look, there's a show here.
Okay,
if I like what that show's doing, I'll go. So that's why I do. That's why I try to show as many shows as I can during the same day, is so that everybody knows, hey, there's a show here, right? Maybe next time I'll go, right? If they're interested, they can go in, check it out, see if they can find the website, look it up, Google it, kind of thing, right?
It's fantastic, but tell us about it.
So it's not just me.
So
it does take a family.
That's why I like doing this, is because it's like it brings awareness to everybody in the GTA. It also brings it helps these shows out as well, right?
And it's about myself, my sister, my wife.
Because it's like new people are going to these shows, and they're for the first time because they're finding out about it for the first time.
Shannon, is that my dad used to be the director of King of Kensington, and if you remember that, when he walked down the street.
Yes. Yes, the new Burlington Collectors Con. Yes, that'll probably be the one I do last. Right? Now, if I make it to that, and there's still plenty of time for me to go from there to Leaside, then I might do the Leaside Sports Car Show, But more than likely, the new Burlington Collectors Con will be the last show of the day for me. If I can arrange transit properly and hit the buses, all the right buses at the right times, and just get on, like, go, right? Because it's like, I want to see this show as well. Now there was a show last week on the 29th, I think it was, Sunday. Yeah, the 29th. The Toronto Sports Card Show. The Greater Toronto Sports Card Show. I wasn't able to film that show because from when the doors opened to pretty much almost 10 minutes before the doors closed, it was so packed in there. Yeah, the East Side is the card show, yes. And it is pretty much, it's being held in the little, I guess you could say, the party room in the rink there. It's the same room that Compass Con Eastside was in. I filmed a couple weeks ago the Eastside Sports Card Show as well there. So 2 weeks ago, I think it was like the 22nd or the 21st, I was there. So yes.
I'm keeping it open. All the tables are open. I know the family's
So,
like, Jonathan,
that
we're
is
done.
the location
We're
of
done.
it,
3
yes.
years of this. We're so good now. But you know what 2025 might bring? It's open
So,
book. We're just going to leave it up into the universe's hands and take whatever
It's in the it's in the sporting complex. There's like 2 arenas, and it's right there. There's 2 different entrances. Now, usually, the individual uses the entrance inside the arena, not the actual little convention area entrance. So usually what you'll do is you'll walk into the arena, and right to the right is the entrance for the sports card show. There is Pokemon and stuff like that there if you're interested in that, and there's sports cards as well. So if you're interested in that as well.
Festivities have been happening, and
So
that's what's keeping Calgarians warm tonight.
it all depends on what you're interested in, but
But right now we're at the Calgary Chinese Cultural Center where we just watched the Incense Dragon Parade go
yes,
by. And
it
we're lucky
is.
enough to bump into
It is,
Councillor Terry Wong
and
as
there are a
well
lot
tonight.
of people
Hello,
who like
Councillor.
cards. That's why I try and show that one
for
as
your
well.
new year, what is your resolution that you're thinking of this year?
Oh, my resolution is that Calgarians
Yeah.
enjoy a great season,
Well,
particularly when it comes to affordability, housing, and social disorder issues. Calgary is doing a lot of work to improve that, and I want to be sure that Calgarians feel safe.
Awesome.
I know.
And so we have Chinese New Year coming up next month as well, January
Yeah,
29th,
usually
right?
because there's so many different shows throughout the year.
First off, Chinese New Year's is
I
the year
try
of the snake.
I try to
Therefore,
focus
there's
in on
good,
a lot of the
things that
stuff
go
I
along
like.
with the snake. But,
I like the
in terms
toys.
of Chinese New
I
Year
like the
celebrations,
Pokemon
it's
cards.
really
The
about
Pokemon
gathering
cards are
families
usually
the
at the
day
sports
before,
card
cleaning the
shows.
house, making sure that
Plus the
everything's
toy
all
shows,
taken
right?
care of. And of course, on New Year's Day, having family come together, good
Yeah,
feast and
there
everything.
is. So
And then for the next few
there's
days after
always
that, being out in
new
the
and there's
community
always
and
good
celebrating with everybody.
Pokemon cards
Sounds
to
like a
get
perfect
and
plan.
buy and
And Ian, we're
sell.
going to get over to
And they're
Princess
always at
Island
those
Park
sports
for you.
card
We're going to
shows.
check out those
Right?
fireworks tonight, okay?
So for
I'll send
those
it
who
back to you for now.
collect, and I like to show them those shows,
And I know it's easy
so
for me to
that
say as I
if
sit
they
here
ever want to
in the
go out
relatively
and buy
warm kind of
cards,
environment
they
in
know what
Vancouver, the
shows
fantastic
have
at
more
that
of
snowy,
what they
wintry
want.
scene
There are collectors
in
out there who
Calgary.
collect
Now, let's
sports
go to,
cards,
little north of
and
there
others who
in
collect
Edmonton,
the
one of my favorite
Pokemon.
places in Canada,
Some collect
the Ice
Yu-Gi-Oh,
District,
some collect
just
the Magic the
outside
Gathering.
of,
Pokemon
Edmonton's
is huge
Rogers
right
Place.
now.
The
So.
Oilers tonight playing the Utah Hockey
But
Club, and they're putting on a
other
big
than
New
that,
Year's
yeah,
party, and who
I
better
usually hit up
to check
those
in with
those
live
ones
at the Ice
for the
District
collecting the
than the host of
Pokemon
CBC
cards for
News
myself.
Edmonton at 6.
The-
Nancy Carlson,
then I go to
you
the
and I
toy
had
shows
great
for the toys,
conversations
right?
during the
Like
Edmonton Oilers
the
playoff
transfer
run,
at the
and here we are
TFCon
chatting again on
in,
New Year's
I
Eve. Tell us who
believe,
you're
July.
there with.
I always go to that one for the Transformers, because I'm always looking for Gen 1 Swoop, right? Yeah. Usually at Kevin, yeah. Custer. Yeah, I don't know if, because what we're watching here is their YouTube channel, right? So I think once the New Year celebration hit on the local TV here in Ontario, I think they just switched over to the regular news, while the other stations continued on with the New Year celebration.
It's the best to date by a long shot, so we're excited to get out to the folks.
Leaside, it's about $2, which is good. And then I think it's, if you're a kid 12 years and under, it's free. So as an adult, $2 to enter is pretty much the cheapest one I've been to, except for the one at the the Awesome Toy Show Boxing Day sale back on the 28th, which was free. But Leaside is $2. It's a good price. Yeah, that is cheap. And going to buy cards and stuff like that, it's pretty good.
I feel that if I give myself a resolution, then I feel more.
Because you can then put your money, can save money towards.
Maybe a vacation. I gotta make that.
You can put money towards the cards, right? Instead of spending more on entrance fee and less on the cards. It suits more to the people who actually want to be able to spend money on the cards.
So you have spent time.
Oh, so you went to the Leaside, the last one.
Alberta, and now you live in
nice.
The States. And I do see that you have an Oilers jersey on.
Yeah, that is nice. I'm glad you went. I'm glad you saw me there.
I think it'll be good.
You came up and said hi, right?
But no, it feels really good to be here back in Alberta. I'm kind of Alberta's my second home.
Tell me you came up and said hi, at least.
It's always great coming back. I'm not as adjusted to the climate as I used to be.
You saw me at the Awesome Toy Show, right?
Really happy to be here.
The free one.
Thank you so much.
So you didn't.
Warm up. You are going to be taking.
Did you say hi or did you just?
I have gloves on and this big jacket, and you have the jersey.
Well, yeah.
So thank you.
Because I don't mind if you guys come and say hi.
Have a great show. Yeah. So Ian, we're going to be here in Ice District, and then tonight at midnight. I'm in the wrong time zone. We're going to be heading over to Churchill Square, and that's where they're going to have the fireworks tonight at midnight. So we're going to be ringing.
So I was already walking away.
Again, there's going to be music, and it's so incredible to be back here. Even though
well, maybe next time if you see me at the show, you can come up and say hi, right? I don't mind saying hi to you guys.
Tonight, and your good luck charm. The Oilers won Game 6 the last time you and I spoke during the Stanley Cup Final, and I'm pretty sure they won tonight,
nice.
Right? Against Utah Hockey Club with you out there as well. So I think it's in the interest of the Oilers to have you keep doing live hits through the Ice District. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit later on.
I think I remember you guys. Yeah.
If I'm their good luck charm, I will take that, Ian. And
I think I remember you guys. We were like just in front of that where the fences, where the
we'll talk a little bit later on. Let's
where the garbage was outside, right? Because the back door was right there beside that that area, right? We were like talking right there.
Yukon tonight at the Quanlin Coyote Ski.
Right, you guys were close to the door, right?
We are having a moose stew and cross-country skiing. I'm with Gary Bailey, the founder of this all. When I look around,
I remember you guys. Yeah.
Streams Yukon. So tell me a little bit more about.
Well, it was nice meeting you guys in person.
Well, the tradition
I always enjoy meeting you guys who watch all my shows and enjoy my show, my live streams and everything, right?
Evening and glide into the new year. So that's what we've been doing here.
Because you guys are the ones that I do this well. I do it for myself as well, but I mean,
no matter what the temperature is.
By you guys watching it, it makes me feel like I'm doing a good job, right? So that's why I enjoy talking to you guys.
Well, it's just a really healthy sport.
I look forward to you guys seeing you guys again, right? I look forward to seeing everybody who watch my channel. Right? I like interacting with the fan. Well, I don't know if I will call you guys. I guess you guys are fans, but I mean, fans of the show, right? the fans of the contents of the actual convention shows and stuff like that, right?
Thank you, Gary.
Guys, because it's like you guys give me good feedback. Good feedback, right? And which helps me make the show even better for you guys, right?
Fantastic.
And that's why I like talking to you
also
guys.
interactive. And you
Right?
heard me say earlier in the hour, we were inviting those of you who are watching to send in videos, and I want to show you a couple of those videos that some of you have sent us.
The thing we love doing the most in New Year's Eve is playing the board games and
Exactly.
And the thing my dad mostly wants me to stop doing on New Year's
Yeah, it
Eve
was like
are playing the video games and
that awesome toy show was like a little bit of like 6 minutes worth of film. Me going in, me coming out, and it was like all choppy and everything else. It wasn't exactly the best footage of that.
That is fantastic.
That kid's
Right?
got a good attitude, huh? My dad wants me to
Sometimes
stop
it's
playing
like,
video games with a massive
because like
smile on
the
his face.
I
That kid is
use
never stopping playing video games. I know that
my
energy.
cellular data
He is
as a
hooked
hotspot,
on video games for
and
good
for
luck to
some
you, sir.
reason that area
right?
for
Four
that
kids,
little
I know
show
that. Yeah.
was like
let's take a
I
look at
either
another
got
video.
the 4 or 5 bars or I got 1 bar. There was no in between, and it was a small venue, so it was like. You got it, went in and came out again, right? It wasn't something I could spend hours in. Well, technically I could. I mean, just looking at all the cool stuff, saying I want to buy that, I want to buy that, I want to buy that. Can't afford that, can't
Hey, the
afford
videos
that.
can be as simple as
but
that. All you have to do is take your phone
I
and
mean,
if you're at a party, whether it's in Moncton
for
or
a small venue
Timmins
though, it was
Prince
a good,
Rupert,
small,
or you're
nice
sitting
show.
on the couch with your family, claiming wrongly that you're not going to
Yeah,
play video games anymore.
it
you send
was.
us in
Yeah,
a
and there
video,
was
and
not
if you
that many
play it on
people
the
out
air,
inside. They
how
had
do
to
our viewers get?
It's right here.
cut people
you saw that
off
video
for
from
free
Moncton?
show.
All 850 people are getting
But-
mittens, and actually, I don't know who's getting.
Other
mittens
than
in
that,
video.
I think they all do, but they only get 1 minute.
it was a
They only
good
get one
show.
mitten each, and then they have to find somebody who will
I think it was the
share
last show I
mittens.
actually
We're creating love. We're
covered.
creating love stories here
Right.
on New Year's Eve. And,
all right.
Yeah, Moncton, New Brunswick, one of my
Yeah,
favorite cities.
free is always
Yeah,
good,
place.
which means you can spend more money on the goods,
and,
right?
We will send you.
You can buy this, you can buy that.
Let's go to Shannon Scott now.
Right.
Shannon,
There was like packs,
tell us
like
where
Pokemon
you
stuff. You
are
could buy
and what's going on.
wrestling stuff. There was like all those wrestling action figures, wrestling T-shirts. There was the Marvel action figures, the pop vinyls, all the packs and everything else. So it was, they had a good, large, decent sized selection, right?
Right now they're doing
So
moose calling. I'm
it
here with
was
Jennifer
a
Dryges.
great selection,
Jennifer, tell us a bit
and it was
about what is
free,
happening
which is
behind the
always
scenes, what's happening
a
in Denison.
great con.
New
Right?
Year's Eve celebration that we've been doing
Because
for about 8 years
sometimes
now.
there's
And our goal
slim
is just to
pickings,
unite all
and
our
it's like a
family and
small
friends
show,
for
and
a
it costs
sober and fun
it costs like
night of,
15, 20 bucks to get in, right? Those kind of shows aren't exactly the best shows you want to go to. Because if there's barely anything there and barely anything you want to buy, to nothing at all, you spent $20 of your money to get in, and there's nothing, right? Not to mention the time to get there, time to get back home, the gas money or whatever, transportation costs, any food that you had to incur while you're there, right? Plus your time. So this show was pretty good. Like, it was great, the fact that the price to get in was free. The selection was good, which all covered all the different little nicks and knacks and all that stuff.
Going on here.
To cover you actually willing to make the trip to it, right? To me, I found it was worthwhile to go to it, right? Because of all the stuff. I managed to find a pop vinyl figure, a similar figure that I think I'm going to give away. That was like 20 bucks, right? So it was a cinnamon roll. So I think it was a good.
From her last hit. That is absolutely fantastic. Our coverage here continues throughout the evening, we still have three time zones to go as we bring in 2025.
That's
My
pretty
hope
cool.
for 2025
Which
is for a more conscious
which
and
Toys R Us
considerate world where
is
everyone
that?
takes care of each other.
One of the things I'm looking forward to most.
Because I don't know if any Toys R Us's that are closing down, but I mean, is that the Toys R Us on
Milano Cortina Paralympic Games?
here in Ontario?
Everything in the past and bring your best self
In
forward.
the 403
Be
there?
kind,
Or?
Be generous.
Happy New Year's, Canada!
Because there's a few Toys R Us's that I know of. Like, I only know that at least 3 Toys R Us's. There's the one just north of Square One there, here in Ontario on the 403. Then there's the one closest to Steeles and Mississauga Boulevard there by the, I think it's called the Lister Go Station. You know, the one stop before Milton, right? There's one there, and then there's the one in Brampton at the 410 in Queen Street. So, Sherway Gardens. Oh, the Sherway Gardens one is closing down. I didn't know that. That one is like on the along the QEW there, isn't it? Wow. I didn't realize that one was closing down. Wonder how many more months they have there. I always like going to like all the Toys R Us's when they had video games. Oh, so they're moving to another location? Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember there's another one. It's up at the, by Canada's Wonderland there in the, that mall there, that huge mall, that outlet mall. Right? Where will you go, Kevin Custer? Yeah, the Vaughan Mills Mall there. Yeah, it's in the Vaughan Mills Mall there. The Toys R Us. It's like it's pretty big size. The Vaughan Mills Mall. That new one or whatever that has the Bass Pro Shop and a few other stores in there.
Live scenes from across the country, and also we hear from people about what
it's like a
special New Year's traditions they have.
It's like an outlet store.
The next voice is going to be Max Kerman, who is with.
Where will you go, Kevin Custer, in 2026?
Max from Markel's here. My New Year's tradition is I insist that everybody at the party make a heartfelt toast. So before you have that next drink, you have to say something that has been on your mind about the people in the room. And hopefully it's a nice thing.
It's very sweet.
So, Ali Hassan, how do you feel about that? I promise not to talk
Hello,
over
the
my
Indo
calls
nerd.
while we,
Happy New Year.
Just kidding. Anyway, what about you? As you either hear what Max had to say,
Have to be more like ho ho ho.
I love that. My sister-in-law actually from
It's
Montreal
gotta be from the gut.
did this exact thing last year, going around and having people say positive things about somebody in the room.
I hope your New Year is going off to a good
It was a
start.
real eye-opener for our family. We realized we're not positive people. It was like pulling teeth. It was like, I got to say something nice about these people. Yeah, your family, the people you love. So it was, in the end, a really rewarding experience, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I like doing it. Jan Arden, I'm going to say something nice about you. A year and a half ago, You were the host of this Canadian Tire Turns 100 gig, and I was like the roving reporter, and you were so fun and so generous and so welcoming, and I had the best time ever, and it had a lot to do with you as a host, and I appreciate you and I thank you.
I don't know what to say.
Ah, so that's how you were able to know about the stores that were closing.
Hear any reference to Canadian Tire tonight, but I'm glad that I did. And
Yes.
I want to
Everybody's
say
going to
to
get some
you,
season
both
soon as they finish celebrating.
felt like your rapport
Oh, so you might be coming to Toronto for some vacation, eh, Kevin?
as this 19-hour evening has gone on. And I just want to say,
Well,
Glad that you see that because we don't feel that.
Depending on when you come, if you come during the
we've been a little
summertime,
jealous of your backdrop because
during May
those
we
lights
have
are
Anime
amazing.
North. Oh, you're coming via train ride, eh?
Toss in here two things. Firstly,
Are you
to
going to take the
people you
via
can't
train?
see, to the people in the control room and our crew here, there is no safer feeling than working with you and knowing that you are behind all of this. So as a reporter, I can't tell you, and Hannah will get what I mean here, like what a comforting thing it is to have like Meg and Ange and Steve and everybody and Julie.
Well,
and
happy Happy New Year's to you, Andrew.
at the helm
I
here.
hope
Also,
you have
Hannah, I have
the rest of
known
the
you for
evening.
347 years,
Try not to
and
fall
you
asleep
remain
during the movie, okay?
classiest man I have
At,
ever met
at
in my
Toys R
life,
Us,
and I kinda treasure that.
lost a lot of business when they decided to get rid of all the video games
Not
as well.
wrong, man. It is
The Indo
difficult for
Nerd.
me to be around this level of class. It has been quite a chore, to be honest, for me.
And
It is an
Kevin
interesting
Custer.
thing, you know, that when we create like
You're
you
welcome.
say-
So
know
just
what?
remember, you have to
I'm
stay
just
up for the
kinda
entire
overwhelmed
movie.
by this. So
That
I'm just
includes
gonna
the end
take a pause
credits.
right now and welcome in a colleague of mine.
Yeah, there's
Dan
there's
Burritt,
some good things.
fighting to
There's
keep
like
it
the
together here.
well,
Host of CBC
I
News
went to the
Vancouver at 11,
in one of my
and he is
videos.
not far
I
from
did
where
the
we are. He's at the HR
the CN Tower.
Millen Space Center
There's
in
depending on what time of
Vancouver,
year
Dan,
you come in, you
and,
could
tell us what's
take
going
in a
on
Blue
there.
Jays game. There is a place called Casa Loma here in Toronto that it's like basically an old, I wouldn't say medieval mansion, but it's like one of those mansions like from like the 1800s. It's like a mixture between a mansion and a castle kind of thing, right? So there's that you can go sightseeing.
White Spot stuff. Anybody who grew up on the West Coast, you go to White Spot.
DJ
and if you're
Roberts.
driving an old Ford Fairlane, you make sure that you get the drive-in tray. I mean, look at this place. We've got the Silver Grill Cafe. We've got doled up for
You mean on the
downtown, all
the
sorts of
TV
things
screen
that
there?
People used to do. As you can see,
I have
I'm
no
doled up
idea.
In the finest Canadian tuxedo I could find. I heard it was a formal affair. The other tux is in the shop, so we're going with the three-piece naturally, and turtleneck, of course, for safety, as you appreciate, Ian. Over here, old televisions, old TVs, stuff showing the British Empire games in 1954.
Yes, there is.
at
There's
Empire
also,
Stadium
if you take
in
the
Vancouver, where Bannister and Landy broke the Miracle Mile, 1954. Over here, electric photos from Fonzie Pulis on Grand
I have
Street.
no idea
You'd
who
walk
that
by, he'd
is,
snap a
JD
photo,
Roth.
he would give you a ticket, and you would
But
go
anyways,
be
yeah,
able to
there's
see wonderful
you could
street
also
scene,
go. There's
history,
Canada's Wonderland in the
grandpa
north,
and my dad,
and
like that. In here, we have the DJ
if
being
you
set up along with the fiddle. We're gonna give you a
if you
whole
decide to
tour of
stay
this place,
inside
and it's a
Toronto,
space gala, so expect a lot of sequins. Back to you, Ian and Ali.
bubbly, no, but I did sip on some Stella Artois.
As you pointed out, a multi-generational Vancouver family, and the things that you showed
My
us in
midnight
there
beer.
are so classically Vancouver. And so
Yeah.
thank you very much. We'll talk to you a little bit later.
Good night, Andrew. Happy New Year. Yeah. Or you could say, to take the bus. So you take the train to Burlington, and then the Burlington to Niagara Falls, and you can do Niagara Falls there. They have like a Ferris wheel. I did a video on that that's coming out. I plan on having it come out in March. I did their Sky Tower, CN Tower kind of space, kind of thing there, which is coming out in March. Oh yeah, yeah. So they have some things there. They even have they have go-karting there as well. So it's like there's quite a few things. So you can stay in Toronto, but you can still manage to go to like Niagara Falls, right?
Let's check back with Faith
Then there's
Liddell.
the theme park, Canada's Wonderland, right? Just take the subway all the way to the Vaughan Metropolitan Center, and then you hop on the number 20 bus, and it'll take you straight to Canada's Wonderland, and it'll right beside the Vaughan Mills Mall, right? There's like a lot of good shopping malls as well. The Eaton Center, Square One, right? And then there's other things. There's a shop called Little Canada, and basically I guess it's basically best way to describe it is basically it's like a miniature Legoland of all of Canada kind of thing. The next one, well, I wouldn't call it big, but it's the Aurora Comic-Con by Pop Culture Canada this weekend on the 5th, I believe.
A lot of folks have been asking about New Year's resolutions. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, Sunday, June the 5th is the next show I'll be doing. But that's the next big toy show. The next big card show is on the 18th and the 19th, and that's the CSC Fan Con, where worlds collide. So that's like the sports card, Pokemon card, like all the trading cards. For that one, it's held on the 18th and 19th. And then on the 19th, I got the sports card collectible show in St. Catherine, the Collecticon Hamilton show, Hamilton Toy and Collectible Show, and the Burlington Collectors Con, and also the Leaside Sports Card Show. So there's two, well, technically there's 3 sports card shows on the 19th plus 2 toy shows. So which is what I'll be trying to get done as well. Right. What's the next big show that you're going to be doing?
Think of community and think of all the bridges.
So did you, Kevin Custer, did you get the postcard from Niagara Falls or?
From east to west.
Yeah, terrific message, Faith. Thank you so much. Just over 4 minutes before you get to welcome in 2025 in Winnipeg, and I got an email from my wife telling me
so there will be more
that
fireworks
you
in
were
Winnipeg,
going
and it
to
looks
our
like in like
niece's, Kate's wedding this
just
summer,
over 4
and
minutes.
she pointed out to me
So
it's a short drive
I say we
from
continue going on
Mississippi,
until
so I need to make sure I
they
pronounce
show
it
all those
correctly
fireworks.
before we
What do you
go to
guys
that
say?
wedding. Candace Lipsky is there.
Right.
She's going to count us down to midnight and help me with my pronunciation. I think I'm getting closer again.
But yeah, so those are the
absolutely
big shows, the next big ones.
closer. Actually, I think
I
that was dead on. I'm gonna give that one to
the
you.
next
Thanks very much, Ethan. We are getting ready for
the next Compass Con one is the
2024
Oakville
is
one
almost over. We have a big
on
crowd
Saturday,
starting
February
gathering
the
here.
8th.
The reason that they're gathering is because we're going to see fireworks. It's going to be amazing. But that's not the only thing that's going to happen. Right at midnight, we're going to count down. All these people are going to lose our minds. But also what's going to happen is people are going to ski down the hill. That's what they do annually here.
You're going to the next Awesome Toy Show, eh?
Eric,
I still have to check that one
Manitoba?
to see when theirs is, right? I haven't actually
today.
looked up when their shows are, when they're having their next show. So the last one that I did for them, the Awesome Toy Show, was on the 28th. Their Boxing Day blowout show. So
We are ringing in the new year, 2025.
which was a small show.
And dreams.
But
it's my dream to travel to Iceland. You know, it's my ancestral
it was a
homeland,
nice show.
and it's really
Me and Andrew were just talking about it.
You would do in Iceland.
Because he was there as well. He got there just after I finished filming and was heading on out.
Behind in 2024.
Oh, excuse me.
High school. I'm graduating in 2025.
So,
Congratulations! How excited are you about that?
Very excited. Gonna try out, my new career. I'm gonna be a pilot, so some flight
but I
schooling.
mean,
And
there are
University
a
of
lot of
Linguistics. It's gonna be
different
very exciting year.
shows. I still have to
congratulations
fill
to you,
out
Eric. I wish you all the
my
best.
Thank you very much.
still waiting for someone to tell
I
me
still have to
how
fill
cold
out
it is
all my
with the wind chill
calendars
here.
for this
The
year's.
excitement is definitely starting to build.
Because as the year goes on, as we get closer to summer, more shows will start to be more shows will actually start to be posted and stuff like that, which means I'll start to get even more busier and everything else. So
It was good, but it was chilly.
What are your big plans and hopes and dreams for 2025?
I'm glad you got a postcard from the Niagara Falls. It's a pretty good. The Canadian side is really good and really fun. There's a lot of good stuff to do there.
No, not really.
Well, it just shows you can really set your goals
Oh, yeah?
for 2025, hey?
Yeah.
All right, well, I wish you all the best in 2025.
Cheers to you, Indo
You can
Nerd.
really tell that excitement is building here in Mississippi. For people who might not be aware of where that is, if you take Winnipeg, you take Regina, you start driving.
Have you actually been there in person before,
until fireworks start.
Kevin Custer, or have you? If you make your trip here in 2026, will that be the first time you've had a chance to actually go there?
First New Year's in Canada?
Yes, it is indeed, yeah. I came over to work for the season. I didn't even know this was happening, and I got to work this morning. There were like fireworks tonight.
You're not out on the ski hill though. You're watching the fireworks.
I'm not that good yet. I've been working on it. Most I've been working here.
Do you have any big hopes for 2025?
Just bigger and better. I just want everything to be fabulous.
We are counting down. Here we go. 5, 4,
So here goes the Winnipeg. The Winnipeg Happy New Year. Their time zone just hit the new year because we hit it before them. More fireworks! Happy New Year, Winnipeg people! Always like watching the fireworks. It's always so pretty seeing all these fireworks. Checking things out, watching all the big boom with the big lights. It's almost like that when you're actually getting, when you open up a pack of cards and you get your favorite, get the chase card, or you open up a blind box and you find that action figure. Oh, it's New Year in Austin, Texas. But anyways, that's what they're showing on CNN. But like when I go to Fan Expo and the VIP package, you go and open up that thing to see which variant cover you got and stuff like that for the comic and everything else. What the actual thing is. Nice. You're gonna enjoy actually going there, Kevin Custer, to the to Niagara Falls. Yes. There's plenty of stuff to do here in the Greater Toronto region. There's, like I said, the Toronto Island. There's like a little theme park kind of thing there. There's Canada's Wonderland. You could go to Niagara Falls. They have, Marineland there, but I mean, it's not exactly seeing better days. But then they have their tower there. They have a pretty decent sized merry-go. The merry-go's not. I don't think it's the Ferris wheel. That's it. Kept on wanting to call it the merry-go-round.
Conditions are minus 16. Feels like minus 23, but you tell us.
Oh, the gondolas, yes. Yeah, the gondolas, yeah. Ferris wheel gondolas. There's a lot of different things just within the GTA. There's the they even have at the those little boats that can go up to the actual falls it is, where you get drenched just from the mist from the water. So if you're gonna do that, do it in the springtime when it's nice and warm. There's the Casa Loma, there's Canada's Wonderland, there's the Little Canada, there's the malls, Aaron Mills, Square One, Scarborough Town Center. There is so much for you to do. The CN Tower, going to the baseball game, and watching the Blue Jays play. And depending on what month you go in, if you go in August, they even have the exhibition of the X at the exhibition fairgrounds there. So they have all the it's like a fall fair kind of thing that happens every year kind of thing, and they have rides, the tilt-a-whirl and all that stuff. They have like the pirate ships and everything else. They have that alien ship that spins around really fast, and with the G-forces, you can literally stand up and lean, so you're like almost vertical and stuff like that. There's like horse shows and everything else there. It's like a really fun thing to go and do. And then there's like the Toronto FC soccer team play. You can go see one of their games during the summertime. You can even go and see the Toronto Argonauts play. The CFL team, right? They play in the same arena at the Exhibition Stadium. Also, during July, they have the it's not called the Molson Indy anymore, but it's like basically from so many years of it being around, me and other people still call it the Molson Indy, but it's that it's the Canadians, well, not the Canadian version, but it's the North American version of the F1 series, right? And it races in there at the Exhibition Stadium. So you can go and see that. So there's a lot of different things that will be happening during the summertime, depending on when you want to plan your trip, that you'll be able to go and see things, check things out and everything else, right? And there'll be a bunch of conventions during the summertime as well, right? In May, we have the Anime North. In August, we have Fan Expo. And between those ones, there'll be a ton of other ones as well, right? So you'll be able to go and check out all the toy shows and everything else, right? So I hope those will be I hope when you come in 2026 you'll be able to have a great time, and if you do come to one of the shows, maybe we can meet.
Every
right?
hour we would go outside. We were filming in this small restaurant, and every hour it would get colder.
And then you'll be able to ride, I don't know if you like trains or not, but you'll be able to ride all the GO trains and stuff like that, and the GO buses and everything else.
5 degrees plus.
Right?
Ali has a heater right down
Don't
there.
be like that.
So-
We both have a heater.
And
You
you
don't need
just
to
had
sell me
hot
up.
tea that was
I know
steaming, so
anybody.
yeah, no, I think
I know.
you've lost the ability to handle the cold. I'll tell you one place where they have the ability to
Shania
handle the
Twain
cold
on the
is Alberta.
CNN.
And this hour, our focus shifts to the countdown to 2025 in the Mountain Time Zone. We'll be right back.
So, almost, well, 7 after 1. So it's kind of getting late, and I'm getting tired here. So, what I'm going to do is, well, I don't know if you guys can't see her singing there. It's kind of a blur behind me there, but I think I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to wish you guys a happy New Year's. I hope you guys are out there being safe. So remember, don't drink and drive. But Happy New Year. Don't forget to like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification button to get notified of future videos like this one, guys. Until next time, I am the Great Canadian Explorer, your host, Ryan. And I will see you in the future videos. Until next time, bye, everybody. Happy New Year! And enjoy all the shows. If you guys are still going to stay up after this, okay? See you later, guys. Bye. Ugh.